Blue Archive is absolutely worth playing in my opinion. It's a great game, and I think that amongst all of the gachas I do play, you know, GFL2, Genshin Impact, HSR, ZZZ, Blue Archive remains as having the best community. The community is very fun. They have great arts. They will be helpful if you ask for it, sure. But for the most part, they aren't really meta slaves. They don't really care if a character's bad. They care if a character's hot. They care if the character's good in story. The Train Twins have been in everybody's mind rent-free for months. So I think Blue Archive is great if you're tired of really bad or egregious communities. I think that comparatively speaking, the closest comparison I could give you to Blue Archive's community is probably either, I'd say probably Nikke or even Arknights. I think that if I were to compare this to Snowbreak and or Brown Dust, the issue is Brown Dust 2 and Snowbreak communities are very much disdainful towards certain characters. Brown Dust 2 doesn't really like flat characters, despite the fact they have, you know, certain ones in them. And Snowbreak seems to want the big boobification of characters. Whilst Nikke doesn't necessarily, you know, like smaller characters, they don't necessarily hunt you down either for enjoying them, which is nice. I do believe that Blue Archive is the antithesis to Arknights, as in Arknights has great gameplay, great music, great characters, no bond stories, but the story is very long-winded and takes a lot of effort to sit down and read, especially with all the side stories. Blue Archive has bad gameplay, but the story and the bond stories and the character designs are great, as well as the music. So I think if you were to just take those two games and slap them together, you'd have a pretty good game, an actual core game. I think that's a lot of individuals' biggest issue with Blue Archive. The gameplay is bad, but the community is great. I love it. It's still the best one I've been a part of. I think the fan art is great. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Also, here's a side question for all of you, because I am genuinely curious. For those of you who play, Hoyoverse games and all that, who's hotter, Iori or Ien-san? Both of them are cute. Both of them are the respective chocolate character of their game. But like, who do you want more? Iori has better art. Not gonna lie. Like, full disclosure, I didn't care too much for base Iori, but this one, I love. Now, with all that being said, I do wholeheartedly love Blue Archive, and it's just about the community. I also say, if you are interested in starting the game during its PC client launch, I'd say make an account now. Obviously, we don't know how the PC client will work, or if they're going to upscale things, I hope they do. Or if they're going to change the UI, I hope they do, because my God, half of these things aren't useful. Crafting should not be in a separate menu when it's as quick as it is. You can merge the shop and recruitment. Formation literally doesn't matter. Notices, just merge those. You already have them popping up down here. Just merge them here. Add your social stuff to your profile. Move mobile talk, whatever. Anyway, beyond that, I'd say grab your free Ibuki from the event. She's free. She's a free character. She's a good character, sure, but like she's an event locked one. So if you're starting with the PC client, I'd say just start now. Do the first stage of the event, the first story stage of the event, and then grab her. That's all you need. Also, what do you guys prefer? This version of Mari, the track Mari, or base Mari? I like track a lot, but I mean, all of them have the sweaty motif, which I'm not complaining about. Reng has the exact same thing. But I did make a new account just for the PC client, only to realize the PC client wasn't releasing for June, and it does not take much to level up in this game. So it was really pointless, but hey, you know, I'm re-experiencing the story. They added quality of life, which I didn't expect. I don't know what quality of life I would anticipate or actually want from Blue Archive at this point. I like the new UI associated with the cafe. Like, bluntly speaking, when I'm comparing Blue Archive to other games, Blue Archive and Arknights just needed a PC client. The other quality of life Arknights is getting, I hope we get in time, because Arknights has a little bit of an issue with global being a little bit behind, but hey, that's fine. I wish I could rotate my cafe so I can get better perspectives on decorating, but hey, that's a different story. I like this new UI. It's nice. I was surprised when I came in and saw it changed. I do think occasionally you kind of need to at least slap a notice, like an actual notice, not like the ones off screen, but like an actual notice saying, hey, here's what's changed. But just not having to use an emulator would be great. But yeah, I wholeheartedly, for any individual here who's a Hoyo player, a ZZZ player, play Blue Archive. For anyone who's actually already a Blue Archive player, who is your favorite character? And subsequently, are you hoping for anyone upcoming? And what features do you hope they add in the future? Like, do you want more story segments for your favorite individual unit if they're not a main story character? Do you want more unique equipment items? Do you want more alts because you have track, base, and idle Mari, but certain characters only have one alt and certain characters only have none? I hope we get the mummy variations, the Halloween variations of the After School Sweets Club, but that is a different story for a different time. Either way, I'll be doing my Blue Archive videos in the future. As we approach the PC client, I'll actually be doing, you know, guides, and I'll probably make them all into small individual videos and then merge them all together for just one big one right before the PC launch. But either way, I'll see you next time. Subscribe, and goodbye.